Hello, everybody. I would like to talk about a modern day problem that is plaguing our society. It's called socialism. What is socialism? Socialism is when the vernim of our land, such as the socialist parasites, such as teachers, guidance counselors, social workers, the people, the parasites, the bugs of our land, who come onto our land and take all of our natural resources, people like teachers, social workers, guidance counselors. If you want to know what socialism 101 is without those petty things that they tell you in school, this is it. Socialism is when parasitic, low IQ fucks who don't want to fucking work and have get a real fucking job want to parasite off of the other people on our land. So why do they become a problem? It's because they don't want to work. Socialists are the welfare collectors of the countries. And I'm not talking about people who collect welfare. I'm talking about the rich people who collect welfare. Student loans, teachers, guidance counselors, social workers. Why? Because they're collecting a government check. If you are collecting a government check, you're a fucking welfare collector. Simple as that. If you're a teacher and you're collecting a welfare check, you are a government collecting parasite. Teachers are parasites. If you wanted to fix the education system, you know what you do? You fire all the teachers, privatize the education system. Socialism doesn't work, and I'll tell you why. From the day one, the most deprived kids in our society, the most vulnerable kids in our society, have a price tag. So what does that mean? If you are a criminal, if you have a mental illness, if you have a disability, if you have something wrong where it requires the government to intervene, the government can now create endless amounts of jobs with useless people just to give them a paycheck, but they're not really helping you, are they? For example, the government may take a person who may have came from the projects, who may have not had a real chance in life, use them to make so much money, which now he has no other choice but to go on welfare, which is not really his fault because the government put him there. Why? Because after the age of 18, if you're on welfare, you have a huge price tag for the government. The government doesn't want people to become rich. The government wants people to become poor. Putting people on welfare is one of the greatest socialist scams that there is out there. If you are on welfare right now, and I'm not talking about being a teacher, I'm talking about actual welfare, you will be sucked dry, and if you don't do anything right now, you will just wither away and die. You have to do something to protect yourself, like learning business and entrepreneurship, because if you don't, the government is just going to suck you dry because you have a huge price tag. And that's what the education system is. It's the vernim who uses the most vulnerable people in society to get a goddamn paycheck.